I'm pretty sure there is quite a significant difference in how developers define a game that's polished versus what the players define as a game that's polished and finished. Hey guys, so let's talk about the state of 2042 and yeah, can DICE actually save it and can they come back from the, well, let's just say the release that didn't live up to pretty much anyone's expectations at this point. Today's video is brought to you with the collaboration with the EA Creator Network. I admit I was supposed to make the video around 3 weeks ago when the early access launched, and they basically gave me the Ultimate Edition to play the game in the early access and get access to all of the content and create a video saying what I think about the game for you guys. However, I didn't really want to do that because, well, we all know the state that Battlefield 2042 has been in for the past 3-4 weeks at this point, and it's not the fact that I don't want to criticize EA in the video that I'm making in the collaboration with the Creator Network, because yes, there will be critiques in this video, but I was simply tired of criticizing Battlefield after Battlefield 5, and those of you guys who watched me during that game, you know how many videos I created criticizing the game. So yeah, I didn't really want to dive into that again, but yeah, here we are, Battlefield 2042, and let me say, the game is still unfinished. December 2nd, we've got the third update for the game. By the way, it's actually amazing. They've pulled out a third update within 3 weeks. It's almost as if those builds have been created prior to the game even being released, and now they're just published. Anyway, we've got the update today, and I'm not really gonna focus on the specifics of the update, because there's gonna be plenty of videos that we can watch explaining the update itself. There is over 150 fixes in it, and, well, let me tell you that the game isn't finished. It's still not finished. The optimization still isn't there when it comes to performance on PC. I don't know what the performance is on console. Both consoles. I heard it's a bit better than what we got on PC, but it's still not what it was supposed to be, and yeah, the game still stutters, the FPS still drops, and the overall performance when it comes to the frames that you get, even on the high-end PCs, is still low. There is pretty much no change when it comes to performance. When it comes to netcode, again, they've improved some stuff, and yeah, I won't lie, it is much better than what we got when we started playing the early access on November 12th, and then what we've got with the updates after that, but it's still spotty. It still doesn't register all of the hits that you do. It still doesn't count all of the shots when you use either the minigun or the 30mm cannon on helis. It's still not perfect. I'll throw in the clip in the background where I was shooting with the Little Bird, or Nightbird, however you want to call it in this game, and there was another Nightbird shooting me back, and basically I was able to see the bullets coming out of their minigun shooting me. I had the sound of bullets hitting you, I mean your heli, in the cockpit, and I saw the bullets flying straight into me, and yet I didn't receive damage that would be an appropriate amount, or I didn't receive the right amount of damage for the amount of shots that have been placed on me, and it worked the same way from my side. I've been shooting for the guy for like quite an extensive time, and it was way more than it is supposed to be. Especially that you can see the difference when the server performance actually works, and you're able to land all of those shots, they're all registered, and in this case, I felt as if we were shooting Nerf guns. It didn't do anything. It's still a big problem. I'm stuck here sitting and wondering if DICE can actually save 2042 and turn all of this around, because I've already said this in the beta. I think that the game itself, when it comes to the core loop, as in you spawn, run to the flag, move, shoot, heal, kill, repeat, this part of the game actually works, and it's not bad. I mean, it's not perfect. They've implemented a lot of things today, such as the indicators for nearby medics. They've included the fire mode in the UI in the game. They've included stuff like being able to apply the armor yourself when you're playing the angel. You don't have to throw it on the ground and try running into it, and yeah, it didn't work prior to the update. So they're doing all of those quality of life improvements, you could say. I don't think they're quality of life improvements at this point. I think this is something that should be in the game from day one. And I also think that day one was the day one when people started playing, not like DICE that they released a day one update a week after they've launched the game pretty much. That's not an acceptable way to launch a product, especially when it costs over $100 for the Ultimate Edition. What I think will happen with Battlefield 2042 is quite simple. They'll fix the performance, they'll fix the netcode, and they'll get all of that sorted out sooner or later. However, the problem I see is that there is a lot of players who are already upset and they've already refunded. They've already quit playing the game and they don't want to come back to the game, and there is a ton of negative opinions all over the internet, and it's not like people are toxic. Most of those opinions aren't even about the game itself. Most of the players aren't complaining about the setting, the way they designed the specialists, the classes. They're not the actual problem of the game. The actual problem with 2042 is that the game isn't finished. It's not a complete product, first of all. And the second thing is, you cannot properly play it when you're fighting with your PC or console or the netcode of the game. And honestly, at this point, I'm hopeful they'll fix the game and it will be a playable and enjoyable experience, because again, I'm not saying it because the video is made with the collaboration or in the collaboration with EA, because again, like, I've been criticizing Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1 for some of its problems. Also, as I'm recording this video, the news came out about the general manager from DICE Sweden, Oskar Gabrielsson, or however you're supposed to pronounce his surname, stepping down, and he is leaving DICE. So there will be some shifts in management, and however, this doesn't really make an immediate difference, because even if they bring in new people and there is new management in place at DICE, it is still a long-term solution to a problem. Like, they will not come in day one and simply change all of the developers or change the way they're designing, or I don't know, fix all of the problems. Like, it's not like there is a one executive person who can come in, or even 10 executives who can come in and simply turn the company around within a month. Especially when it comes to the project of this size. Like, Battlefield is created by around 500 people. It's really a lot of people that work on the game, and well, I think the game will be great in a couple of months when they sort out performance and netcode and all of the basic things that are lacking in the game. However, again, I don't know if DICE will be able to turn it around up to the point where players will be playing the game for the next 2 or 3 years until they release the new one. Cause, like, I don't know, like, I'm in the middle here. I like how they designed the game, and like, the core gameplay really works in my opinion. Yes, I know that people don't like specialists, I don't mind them, I see the business model, I know that they need something to be able to monetize the game long term, and yeah, skins weren't enough, especially seeing how, the game is in first person, so why would you buy skins if you can't really see them? For the character at least. And I know you can see them in the menus, but we've seen in Battlefield 5 how that worked out. Like, it didn't really keep players engaged that much into coming back and playing all of the new missions, new chapters, all of that stuff. They didn't want to come back. Like, the actual problem is the game isn't working and you're not fighting the enemies, you're fighting the game. You can't aim because the frames drop. You can't shoot because the servers don't register your shots. It's all a mess. Anyway, guys, there is one more thing I want to touch upon before I sign off, and that is I got a few questions from you guys asking if I will be coming back for 2042 to create regular content, guides, updates, and well, all of the content that I created during Battlefield 5 basically, and Battlefield 1, and well, my answer for now is I'm not coming back in any meaningful way. I will create some content from time to time, and that's about it. I don't really see myself creating a lot of content for 2042, simply because the game is quite shallow and there isn't really much to talk about in terms of making guides or best weapon videos or best loadouts for vehicles. And when you add the fact that you have to grind so much to actually unlock anything, like if you want to unlock all of the things for one weapon, you have to get like 300 kills with it, and for vehicles you've got to get like 600 to unlock all of the loadouts. It's pretty mental, and to be honest, like those loadouts don't really change much. Yeah, I just don't see myself creating a lot of content from this game, and well, yeah, that's about it, I guess. Anyway guys, I will be coming back and creating some more videos, but as I said, not in any meaningful amount, at least for now. Maybe when they fix the game I will come back and create some content regularly, but yeah. Anyway, that's about it for today's video, and yeah, thank you for watching it, and as always guys, see you on the battlefield.